everyone, starting out solitary, and it's Lippy Witch, and it is our 100th week. Woohoo! So, cool beans. Anyways, so this week we are talking about how did our belief system or our path come about. And I'm not talking about specifically when I had the epiphany I'm pagan, because we've kind of already covered that a long time ago. But my belief system, I'm an eclectic witch, so I combine multiple pantheons, multiple spiritual paths into my own practice, majority of which falls under the pagan umbrella. I also, and again I've touched on this before, I incorporate Hinduism, Buddhism, Native American beliefs. I do not incorporate any Christian beliefs. I just do not resonate with that. I guess, well, let me take that back. I guess if you talk about Christianity when it like is kind of mixed with, how can I explain it? Like when you go down to Mexico, they have like Santa Muerte, and other saints, but they kind of are also used often in pagan practices as well. Some of those Christian paths that may be Catholic, but they have a completely separate metaphysical aspect to it, or paranormal aspect to it, that American Christianity doesn't, if that makes sense. So I guess in part maybe that incorporates as well. How did my beliefs come about? I've always been fairly drawn to the Asian paths more than anything, but again I find them just a tad bit too restrictive to actually call myself, say, Buddhist or Hindu. But Buddhism for me is very much peace. And though paganism, of course, is peaceful, generally speaking, the emphasis isn't on that. I think Buddhism, peace is very much a strong aspect of it. Hinduism, I'm not 100% familiar with the religion itself, but I am with the gods and goddesses, or at least the ones I use in my path, just because I resonate with them specifically. I feel that being an eclectic witch, I like the freedom of being able to pick and choose what I use in my path. It is not for anybody else but me to practice. Hence I'm solitary, because not everyone would resonate with every aspect of what I follow. And my path is ever changing as well. Like very, very initially I looked into Wicca and then realized it's a religion, and I am not a religious person, and I will say that's probably molded me the most out of anything, is that I'm not religious. I'm not anti-religious, but I just have a difficult time with religion in general, even pagan religion. If it works for you, good on ya. But for me, it just doesn't. Especially organized religion. Excuse me, allergy season. It's fantastic. And I think that is the biggest influence on why I practice the way I do, why I believe the way I do. I like that freedom. I like not feeling I'm stuck in a bubble. I like that if I choose to change my mind, I am not going to get a hell of a lot of shit from people that are part of, say, if I was part of a religion and I chose to completely change the way I did something, even though that religion says you need to do it XYZ way, I don't have to worry about that. I'm free to do what I want. And I know it kind of almost sounds like I'm a little toddler throwing a tantrum, like, I want to do what I want. That's not the case. It's just, I like feeling that freedom, that being in an open field rather than like in a closed off room, if that makes sense. And I think that's the biggest influence on how my belief system and path has been created and how it came about. So that is that for now, and I will talk to you guys later.